Hi everyone, welcome to Tuesday at 2 Real Estate Today Live. I have a tip for you today. If you're a buyer in a hot real estate market, the rates have gone up a little bit. There's a lot of talk about how the market's changing, but the reality is if you're in a hot market where the sellers are still getting 1, 2, 3, 4 offers on a property and you're making an offer, think about if you really want the house and you feel that the value is there, while you're making your offer, think about what's good for the seller. Because if you think about what's good for the seller, you have a really good chance of winning. If you think, oh my gosh, I don't want to pay more than I have to, how little can I get it for, I want a good deal, that stuff works, but it doesn't work in a seller's market. So even though there might be less buyers, the interest rates might be a little bit higher. If you're living in a place like Washington, D.C., where I'm speaking to you from, it's still a seller's market if the house is priced right and the house matches the price. If the product matches the price, people will want the house and there will be competition. So think to yourself, I'm going to make an offer. Do I want the house? Have your agent call the seller's agent and say, hey, what does the seller want? What are they looking for? What do they want in a settlement date? How much are they looking for in price? Well, you know, you're going to get a high answer on that, so use your best judgment. But what are they looking for in timing? What types of documents do they want? For example, maybe showing your finances isn't a must-do anymore, but maybe you want to do it anyway because you know that the seller wants it because they want to judge you by your finances. So anything that you can think of, ask the seller's agent, what do they want in terms, in pricing, in financing. If you write your offer that way, you're going to be so ahead of the game than the other person who's thinking, I don't want to overpay. I'm going to put in this escalation clause. I'm going to put in all these protections for myself. I can't tell you not to protect yourself. I can just say, if you're in a seller's market and you're a buyer, find out what does the seller want and see if you can give them what they want and make the two of you a good match. If you have any questions about that, give me a call, Marjorie Stuart, 240-731-8079. So find out what does the seller want, see how much of that you want to give, find out if you could be a good match for that property. See you next week, Tuesday at 2, Real Estate Today Live. Don't forget to tell your friends.